I'm going to go over a couple of these specific ALEKS problems because there are a number of ways that they try to make them tricky. So we've got the four types of molecules. We've got triacylglycerols. Here's our glycerol connected to fatty acids by these ester links. And those are for long-term storage of energy in plants and animals. Then here we've got what looks like glycerol connected to these long acyl chains, but on a closer look, no carbonyls. These are not ester linkages. This is not a molecule made by nature. We go to this third one. Here is a prostaglandin. There's the 5-membered ring, and we've got 8 carbons and 7 carbons for a total of 20, slightly lopsided tails here. This is a short-range messenger for things like pain and inflammation. And then here is something that looks kind of like a prostaglandin, but 6-membered ring. And if we count these, you'll find that they're too long, that it has more than 20 carbons. So there are 2 molecules here that aren't going to fit any of the answers. They're just trying to trick us. So let's look at another problem. And this looks a lot like a prostaglandin, but it doesn't have that bond there making a ring. So this molecule is not going to be one that goes in the answer. Here, there's our glycerol, there's our phosphate, and there are 2 not very long chains, but 6 carbons, so this is a phospholipid. Go to the third one. 3 ethers, not esters, so this is not going to be an answer. And here we have the 5-membered ring, lopsided tails, that's going to be a prostaglandin. So let's fit these 4 molecules to the answers. Remember, A is not an answer, B is phospholipid, C is not an answer, D is prostaglandin. So this type of molecule is an amphiphile with 1 hydrophilic end and 1 hydrophobic end. So they're actually teaching you with this sentence what an amphiphile is. It likes both hydrophilic things and hydrophobic things. Amphi means both. Phile means likes. So that's our phospholipid, which I believe was B. We can double check that. Yes. The class of pain relievers that include aspirin and ibuprofen work by interfering with the synthesis of this type of molecule. That's our prostaglandin. That's D. When circulating nutrients are insufficient to meet the body's energy needs, this type of molecule is broken down into smaller molecules. That's our long-term energy storage. We don't have any of those triacylglycerols, so we'll click none of them. Also a product of photosynthesis, this molecule is the main source of immediate energy in animals. Those are sugars, not fats, not lipids, so we're going to click none of them. And we should have this all right. Okay, we got those right. Let's look at one more, just because there's so many little tricky things they do. I'm going to click try another here. So we'll leave that in. We're trying another here. So we're looking at them. Here's our fatty acid, our triacylglycerols for long-term storage. Here is a fake prostaglandin, not one because the 6-membered ring there, so that's going to be nothing. Here's a real prostaglandin. And another phospholipid. So I want to find a steroid. So we'll try this and keep going to find a steroid. You can, of course, move on and just do your homework if you if you've figured this out yourself. Pain relievers that include aspirin and ibuprofen. That was C. They interfere with the synthesis of prostaglandins. Cell membranes in plants and animals, that's our phospholipid. That was D. Enzymes. Fats don't build enzymes. Amino acids do. Body synthesizes a molecule to store it as fat. There's our long-term storage. We saw that one in A. Okay, so we've got A. Now I'm just going to do more of the same, but I'm going to find something with a steroid molecule so that we can answer that question. Phospholipid. Fake us out. Triacylglycerol. Fake us out on prostaglandin, so not that. Let's go to try another one, see if we can find a example with a steroid. Well, none of these appear to have steroids. So I guess I'll just end.